Jones allegedly said, according to Kuntz, "You might be a man one day and a woman the next. I don't even know who you are."
Jones later told the Atlanta Constitution-Journal that his recollection of the conversation is different, but did not explain further.
Despite his denials at the time, he said pretty much the same thing 2 years later on a recorded podcast.
In 2020, when he was a Democratic member of the Georgia House of Representatives, he was confronted by Doraville City Councilwoman Steph Kuntz for his support of anti-immigration legislation.
Kuntz is transgender, and instead of talking about immigration, Jones ranted about how LGBTQ rights are not civil rights.
"Gay people can actually change," he continued. "You can go from being straight, to being gay, to being transgender and all these other genders. But when you're black, I don't have a choice.
I don't know what you are unless you tell me what you are, if you're gay," he said last year as he was running for Congress in Georgia's 10th district. "But when I walk in that room, you can tell that I'm black. I'm black from cradle to grave, let's not get that confused."
Jones is opposed to all LGBTQ+ rights because, he claims, being LGBTQ+ is a choice.
They are afraid of President Trump. So here they are, literally censoring the president. Don't want his information out there. They're beating him up on one hand, they're ranting and raving. And let's just say in the meantime, they're just creating up more racial divide, more gender divide. It's just, MSNBC has gone too far again.
"You know, she always bashing white men, but she wants to look like a man," he bellowed. "And there she is, they are literally making a decision not to carry President Trump because they don't want their viewers to hear from President Trump."
On the right-wing network Newsmax, Jones ranted about Maddow, accusing her of hating white men while trying to look like one.
Trump said on Tuesday that CNN and MSNBC are crooked and dishonest for not airing his speech and that they should have their licenses or whatever they have, take it away.
Cable TV stations don't have FCC licenses since they don't use public airwaves. Also, there is no federal regulation requiring even broadcast networks to carry victory speeches after states' primary elections.
CNN aired part of his speech but cut away when he started using what CNN anchor Jake Tapper called anti-immigrant rhetoric.
There is a cost to us as a news organization of knowingly broadcasting untrue things. And that is a fundamental truth of our business and who we are.
There is a reason that we and other news organizations have generally stopped giving an unfiltered live platform to remarks by former President Trump, she said while he was speaking on Monday. It is not out of spite. It is not a decision that we relish. It is a decision that we regularly revisit, and honestly, earnestly.
She pointed out one specific thing that can make a huge difference between now and the general election next year.
After Trump's victory in the first GOP primary state this past Monday, Maddow announced on MSNBC that the network would not air his victory speech.
Former Georgia State Representative Vernon Jones, who was originally elected as a Democrat before switching parties, is angry that MSNBC and CNN decided not to air Donald Trump's victory speech after the Iowa primary, and he has a strange argument about why they should have. MSNBC host Rachel Maddow, according to Jones, is trying to look like a man.